I was down Barefoot, and he was. What is yours called?
These two are Geek bars.
Okay. What do you have at?
We're sponsored by Geek Bar.
This is a Geek vape.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
A Geek?
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Geek Bar.
Yeah.
Hey.
Not really. But if they'd like to, we're Geek Barred up.
You see who you should take care of. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so like I always have, it's not good, you know. My daughter makes fun of me for it.
My daughter has one. Yeah. Shows age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my 14-year-old one, I had like 3 or 4 of them, because like a couple of them were about to die.
3 or 4.
And she was like, what do you have, one for every mood? Because they were
Is
all
that what the
different
colors are for?
Yeah.
To match the moods. Give me
I
my
was like,
blue one.
Yeah. I was like, damn, you got me though.
I need the blueberry badass mode.
Yeah. I had them all lined up like OCD, like just.
I do what you gotta do. It's like me with my cigars.
Yeah.
Gotta take them out, line them up, see who's good, bad. Take care of that bad one first, so it's out of the way.
Yeah. Right. That's what I try to do. Like I'll rotate them, but like I want to get rid of.
Hey. I'm vaping away.
Yeah.
I always yell at my daughter though. I can't even lie. I always
Yeah.
tell her I'm like, put that thing away, put it away.
Yeah. There's no way it's good for anybody.
They don't listen.
It's like aerosol. That's what it sounds like sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. I'm just sucking in.
Sometimes when it's extra, that's what it smells like. And it just smells like excuse me, cleaner maybe.
Yeah, like some pine saw or
Yeah.
something like.
Some of them taste like that too.
Yeah, I know. Those are the ones I hate. I'll be like, why does this taste like?
Now, is there a difference between the pre ones and the ones you fill yourself?
I think so.
I like the ones you fill yourself a lot
Do you?
better. Yeah.
Now, is it because you can do variety, or is it
That and they just, I don't know. They seem to pack more punch to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you figure
the disposable ones, they also taste kind of synthetic. Those are the ones that
Yeah, hell yeah.
taste weird sometimes.
These
and they're
aerosol babies.
and they're pre-measured too. So
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. You might get more of a hit if you get how much you want instead of how much they deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like those. I just hate having to like take care of them. Seriously, it's such a pain in the ass changing coils and shit because they burn out.
Yeah. And you got to charge them a lot.
Oh, do you have to charge them more?
Yeah. Constantly.
Now, do those ones come with different batteries also?
Some of them have the batteries that are like removable or whatever, but this one, it's built in.
That's crazy. So, it's the same as vapes on both ends.
Yeah.
You get some with the battery, some without the battery.
Yeah. This thing keeps me from fucking spending $300 a month on cigarettes though. That's my main thing with it. I don't even care about.
See, that's what's up, man. So, what do you think do you think you use that, let's say, as comparable to a pack of cigarettes? I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's by saving you money. Now, by saving you money, it's because you can buy your own and refill.
Yeah, I'm spending like $30 every 2 weeks on a bottle instead of.
Man, that's a couple days in cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, that's something worth looking into.
And that's
Holy
why
shit.
I got everybody. It's like
After he said it, I'm like, weeks. I'm like,
yeah,
cigarettes like $7 or $8 a pack.
Yeah.
yeah. These will last me
And
a couple
even
weeks.
those, those same price and they last about just as long. So.
You see, I know I used to. I was never like a pack smoker,
Yeah.
but I'd go to Fast Check like everybody else, and I'd buy a single here and there.
Singles, yeah.
So during COVID, I started coughing a little bit, and then I kept coughing. I was coughing for like 3 weeks. I'm looking at this cigarette
Like nope.
this is your fault. I
Yeah.
don't have COVID. This is your fault.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I put it down,
Yeah.
I haven't touched one since.
Yeah.
Haven't touched one since. My cough went away, so I didn't get tested. But it was just funny that first thing to go was that habit. You know what I mean?
I've quit multiple times. For I think the longest I quit for was like 2.5 years. And just this last time, I quit for a year. I just started hitting cigarettes not too, like a couple months ago, I'd say.
Maybe I went a couple years without smoking too, but everyone, like right now even, I'm only like once a week, like when we do the podcast, I'll smoke.
Listen, that's a control thing, man. So
I know I feel like shit after though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'll be honest with you. It's been if this is 2024, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Like I see them. I don't care when people. Excuse me, girl. I don't care when people smoke and stuff like that. I just laugh because I'm like, damn. Like I used to really go to Fast Check, give me like 3 singles for $2 or some shit.
Yeah. Marathon
and ho-hos.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I just knew Fast Check and down by the East Side Mini Mart.
Yeah, Paul at Ho-Ho's always hooked it up.
That's being a local. Excuse me. But yeah, I definitely laugh about that. I used to really smoke because, burning and all.
Yeah.
But nowadays, as I got older, I'm like, I'm glad I walked away from them.
Yeah.
You know what, too? Like, it's almost every time I quit, I've felt like shit and everything, but like it was mainly the money. Like I look at it like over a month, and I'm like, that's a lot of money over a month. Like when you're doing it daily, you don't think about it. When you like look at it macro, like you're like,
if you're buying a pack a day, you're spending $300 a month. On cigarettes.
That's a lot. Just on cigarettes.
Just
gross.
And some people smoke like 2 or 3 packs a day.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, a friend of mine smokes like 2 packs a day.
It's so crazy.
I feel like that was like my grandpa, dude. He would just like chain smoke. He'd just like light them one off another, My
grandfather used to smoke those, I think it's called Pall Mall non-filters.
Oh, man, yeah.
And he pinched the end of them.
Yeah.
My grandma used to smoke them.
But yeah, he used to laugh. Then he moved to Newports. But I used to laugh. I'm like, how the hell you smoking them damn things? Man? It's like, it's ridiculous.
That's what I used to smoke was Newports for the longest time. And then
when I was younger,
I smoked them for a long time, but then one of the times I quit and started smoking again, I went to go smoke a Newport, and I was like, this is harsh as fuck. And the girl I was with was smoking Newport Reds or something, and I was like, all right, well, I'll smoke that because it wasn't as rough on my chest. I was like, geez. So one of the times I quit after I went back, I started smoking Reds, and I haven't went back to. Well, I'll like some menthols every once in a while, but
Newport Gambit. I smoked the Newport Milds.
Yeah.
I smoked the Newport Mediums.
Yeah.
I used to mess around trying to figure out which one I wanted. I didn't need any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was willing to try them all, except for 100.
Oh, that was my always.
I went through 100 Newport 100 phase.
Yeah. I was always
big cigarette.
The hundreds. Yeah.
They were.
We used to call them 1000s. Them shits was like little baseball bats, man. Shit to beat your lungs up.
Yeah.
I think I smoked those Marlboro Mouths. Remember they were like small?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got one for you, 72s. I think they were called.
Yeah, they were the 72s.
They were called Marlboro 72s. For whatever reason, I even messed with those for a little bit. But yeah, it's been 4 years. Strong 4 years.
I
laugh about it.
I broke down.
It happens, but you figure.
But I don't smoke like all the time, so like it's
like the same as I did, and that's why I said nothing. I'm not glorying in it. I'm just saying in general. I'm laughing at myself.
Good. It's not good.
I can stand next to people and excuse me. I can stand next to people and not
want one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I look at them on the table because I could go buy one at any moment.
Yeah.
But I just laugh like, you know what? The actual the actual want to do it
Yeah.
is gone.
Good.
I feel like I'm like, fuck 'em, I'm past them. I ain't looking back now.
Yeah.
I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
But like I said, you figure this is 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm 46, so you guys still got 6 years to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in 6 years, you might be like, you know what? When I was talking to Big J, he said he quit. I'm done.
Now I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done. Today's the day.
Inspirational.
You know what I mean? Later in life. Straight up, like, man, you guys will be cracking up about it.
I'll get tired of it again. I'll get tired of spending money or just how I feel and fucking then I'll quit for another couple years until one intrigues me or something.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, one of these days you'll be on stage. You'll look out. You'll see somebody cough, and then you'll be like, I don't want to cough like that. Just throw it off stage.
You know what though? I think there was one mic going on for, I don't know how long it went on for, but if you smoked a cigarette on stage, you got an extra minute or so, something like that. I would have done that.
But yes, some tough shit. I don't miss it. I don't mind it. But I don't miss it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no. Most people who have quit for a while usually don't. I feel like.
Yeah. Once your brain like unlearns that pattern or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I said, I would rather quit that than think I had COVID. You know what I mean? So that's why I quit that, and it ended up working. So whether it was or not, they canceled each other out or something. I won either way. And in all honesty, too, I've been pretty healthy since then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, I've been pretty healthy since then.
It makes you old too. Like it ages you. Smoking ages you.
Yeah, it feels like it ages you faster. You may still look a little young, but on the inside,
like those. You see those pictures of the NFL quarterbacks from like the 70s who would smoke at halftime. They're like 32 and they look like they're 50. You know what I mean?
Side cheeks and everything drop the fall.
Yeah, it's because they just smoke cigarettes, chain smoke them.
Pinching them, you got Joe Namath taking his helmet off, lighting up one with the girl next to him in the locker room.
Yeah.
You know, back when men were men.
Yeah.
Smoke everywhere. They smoked in the hospital.
Yeah, airplanes.
Yeah.
Some of the movies in the 80s, and you see them flying around. You're like, is that airplane on fire?
And what's even funnier is they had a
That's
smoke
crazy.
on an airplane. They'd have a smoking section and a non-smoking section.
Yeah.
And it's like
they
just
don't travel.
it stops it. It's right there. It doesn't fucking matter, dude.
Not at
It's
all.
fucking, there is no
Smoking
section,
either way.
bro.
Yes.
This is a tight
You're in a
cabin.
capsule. You're in a capsule out here now.
Like what the fuck? My mom had a cigarette right after she had me. I'm pretty sure. Right in Jameson.
Can you take it out in the hallway?
St. Francis or whatever somewhere. One of these.
The world is definitely
Jameson.
different. Even our 10-year gap is a generational enough where things were different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably saw some more. Like,
Oh, man.
you probably. I don't remember when you could smoke at McDonald's. I don't remember.
Do you remember? Me and my wife, we laugh about. I even forgot that there used to be a McDonald's in Walmart, in the back of Walmart.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with the Ronald McDonald.
Yeah,
bench.
I'm like, damn, that must have been the years where I was a little too old, because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm one of the ones that remember old stuff from down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, there's just so much change, and seeing the First Merit building gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to tell my kids, like, I'm old enough where I was one of the people that the city bus used to pull up right in front of there, and people would wait, catch the bus there and stuff.
Yeah.
So you used to be able to go up into the First Merit building on the 3rd floor, and there was like a rotunda where you could just sit and wait on buses.
Oh.
So I was like 13, 14. Go up in there, I'd walk down from the school, walk up in there, sit. There was days where I'd sit for a little bit longer, catch the buses until next time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely would have been one of my spots.
Yeah,
it was there when-
Listen, it was crazy. You could walk in, catch the elevator, go right up. Nobody would say anything to you because the whole first level, when you would go in, it was a bank down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there was eyeglasses store, I think, on the left, and the clothing store on the right, or vice versa. And when you go in, there was doctor offices upstairs.
Oh, okay.
But the third floor, it was like a giant sitting area where it was all glass. So you could stand up there and look out on the little bit of stuff down on the city.
Yeah.
And I would just go up there and sit up there and chill. And then I'll catch the bus the next time around. Because if the right bus driver came through, he would let you ride home for free. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come through. He'd be like, oh, Smitty's son. Yeah, come on. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to put my dollar back in my pocket. Dollar can move around with,
back
back
then.
then you can move around with a dollar.
Yeah.
You could make a friend with a dollar.
Yeah. You leave the house, you spend $100 today. It's just like you blink. You're like, what is your gas?
Exactly.
And fucking,
We were at Walmart, no BS, yesterday.
Yeah, grocery
and Maureen's
shopping.
like, I'm tired of coming out the house. We spend $100 every time we come out the house.
Yeah.
We're like, hey.
I
Yes, we
swear to
do.
God, I did. I calculated a couple times this past week. I'm like, damn, every time I fucking do anything, I spend $100
Yes.
that day or close to it or
And
something.
I got kids.
Yeah. Food, everything else. You know what I mean? It's like,
School's starting back.
oh, yeah.
Money ain't growing no faster on no trees. You know what I mean? I ain't found. No matter of fact, the apples ain't growing as red as they used to. Now they just pink. You know, the tree that used to grow a 50 grows a 5 now.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking
So means
crazy.
you got to rake up more 5s, do more work for less money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do 3 different jobs for
You got to rake it, you got to pile it, but you raking up 5s.
Yeah.
You used to be able to rake up a 50 or 2. I ain't saw a 50 in 3 years. Straight up, man. It's crazy. I love it to death, but that's just life. But they're definitely, life's definitely kicking our asses these days, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody.
Man, like it's hard. Like it's different, and that's coming from somebody who only 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect distance to have
Yeah.
that conversation because
Yeah.
10 years ago, if I had the money I have now 10 years ago, I would complain, but I wouldn't do it out loud
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
money don't go like it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same check I'm making now 10 years ago, I'd be good to go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be rich, but I would probably take a vacation this summer.
Yeah.
Instead, I had to fix my porch.
Yeah.
I had to put the wheels on the
Right.
car. You know what I
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what.
mean? You know what I mean? It would be
I
nice
ain't
to have a
doing-
little room.
Yeah.
But
My car shit the bed this year. That's why I was like, man.
I had the hardest decision like 2 years ago.
It's me, Balake, from yet another podcast. Just wanted to let you guys know we're proudly brought to you by the meatiest of guys, Meat Guys. Are you tired of having subpar meats in your mouth? You know that supermarket meat full of glue, dye, God knows what else? Well, drive your ass up to West State Street and look no further than Meat Guys, the #1 source of quality meat in all of Lawrence County. With premier selections of everything to beef and chicken, pork and lamb, these guys will do you right and fill you all with whatever meat you desire. Hell, they might even be able to get you some ostrich if you ask enough. Use the promo code MEATYAPPERS for 10% off your order. And tell them Blake and Anthony sent you. Meat Guys, West State Street, Newcastle. If you're driving towards Walmart, you absolutely cannot miss it. Or find them online at meatguys.com. That's MEATGUYZ.com. Or Facebook.com, Meat Guys with a Z.
Our transmission went.
Oh.
It was $3,000.
Yeah.
But our motor was slow, so our motor only had like 60,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, we just instead of trying to go do some other car, let's just get this one fixed.
Yeah.
She's ran good ever since, but she needs new shoes and stuff. And then her back is squeaking. But hey, we're gonna take care of her though. We're gonna take care of her.
Yeah, that's it. Mine, I just finished payments on it, and it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Four left. We're done in November.
Yeah.
We were just talking. That's funny. That's a lot of shit in common, bro.
Yeah.
We have a lot of shit in common. That's funny.
And I'm gonna rock that thing to the fucking wheels
Oh,
come
yeah.
off. Especially because I put
Yeah.
like $4,000 into it after it
See what I'm
started shit the
saying?
bed. Because I was like,
Yeah.
man, I just paid it off. I'm just gonna do it. Fix.
Mhm. That's what you gotta do, and hopefully it'll help the credit a little bit. A shot of anything.
Yeah.
2 points.
Yeah.
2 points, 10 points. Give me something.
Yeah.
I completed the mission. I'm a grown up.
We made it.
You know what I mean? I'm 46. I completed the mission. Paid it off.
Uh,
Another
and now,
thing-
like, especially looking at like how much the fucking interest rates are now to get a, I'm like, no, we're fixing this motherfucker because there's no way I'm gonna pay the same.
Nah,
But I
man. And I'm even like housing right now.
Oh.
I couldn't even, if I was to try to find out, I'd be a renter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was
Exactly.
a time 15 years ago where you got in there, you got fixed, you got locked in, and now you're safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nowadays, you gotta sell something to get a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they want it all.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Still.
I know people with money that are like, man, I don't want to pay that much. I'm like, I thought you had money. They're like, yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it
My
is.
bad, my bad.
It is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Food's
everything's
the same way.
Everything's crazy right now.
So I said, food's the same way.
Yeah.
Shit. Food, I was watching this thing on TV. This guy said him and his wife went to the store, and let me rewind, they found the receipt at their house from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I think I did
They
see
went to the
that.
store. It was $110 what they spent 10 years ago. They went to the store today and bought the same stuff. It was $420.
That is so crazy.
In 10 years,
But it sounds right.
400%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the things that are going up are the things that we're going to need. The things that
Yeah.
we want are the things that are only going to fluctuate a little bit. But the things that we need are what's moving up a little bit on us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what you got to pay attention to.
That's kind of scary.
You know what I mean?
It
They'll
is.
give you what you want so they can maintain happiness. And that's not conspiracy theory. This
No.
is just
Yeah.
life. This is just life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
This is
I think it's
struggle,
pretty
you know what I
common
mean?
knowledge that they're gouging us.
Yeah.
At this
yeah,
point.
but they're gouging us at the things that we have no choice.
Control.
but to
Yeah, we
Exactly, and
fucking
that's-
need
it's
it.
like-
It's
gas.
the worst thing in the world.
It's the same kind of psychology as like the stores in the airport. You're stuck here. You have nowhere to go, so you have to pay these prices.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yes.
It's the same
This-
exact.
This coffee is going to cost you $22.
yeah.
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 And a refill is 11. You know what I mean? Because you got to stay awake so you don't miss that flight. You know?
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. It's exactly the point. And that's what I mean. Like, it's just, you really have to kind of shop outside the realm. You got to change your own habits just to survive. You know what I mean? Like, even Walmart. Like, I laughed. I go to Walmart the other day and I think a steak was like $17 at Walmart.
Yeah.
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 I'm like,
Yeah.
number one, why would I buy this? You know what I mean? Number two, it's
How did
like-
it even look?
Yeah, it looked too red. It looked like red as the right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell they could put the pink slime to it. But then you go to John Eagle where you can get a nice fresh piece of meat and it's going to cost you less. But why is Walmart charging that much money
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
meat? But you go to the frozen section and you buy a frozen steak, it's $3.
Yeah.
Why is it $3? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to buy meat here. I don't.
That's why we go to Meat Guys.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Hey, shout out. Mhm. But yeah, it's crazy, man. The world's definitely shifting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's happening fast, but it's
It's crazy.
what do
I hate going to Walmart though
I,
too.
me too. Me too. I hate going anywhere, but yeah, I don't like to do that shopping order stuff. I don't want you bringing my stuff to my house. No, I don't want you to do that.
That's usually like the only time I ever see you is out at like Walmart or Dollar General or something.
Because I hate having to have somebody. I don't want you bringing it to my. I'd
Yeah.
rather just go get
Yeah.
certain things from Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, everything else I'll try to go to certain stores.
Yeah.
Like you laugh, like you guys will laugh at me. Like I'll go to like Aldi's to get meat.
Yeah.
Because I don't like their sides too much. I'll go to Walmart to get, because Walmart still carries the box size and
Yeah.
things of that nature
Yeah.
to put those things in the frozen section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if I want something specifically good for that night, I'll just go to Giant Eagle. I literally have to shop around to be able to make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what me and the kids and my wife. It's fun. You know, life is fun. It's never gonna change.
I still haven't been into Aldi's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Aldi's.
People
It's
keep
not
telling me to
bad.
go to Aldi's for a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Aldi got good shit.
You might
And
pick
it's
up some
cheap.
good material in there.
Yeah.
You go in there and see it. For some reason, half the stuff in there is in German. Like it's German chocolate stuff, and it's like why is the middle of the store full of German products? Like this makes no
That's
sense.
so funny.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never
telling you.
noticed that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and that's one of them things where like, you could go in there and buy a steak in this aisle, and there's
Yeah.
a swimming pool in the next aisle. And they have everything.
Yeah.
It's one-stop shop, but I just thought it was odd that a lot of their products are off-brand German products and
That's
stuff.
so
And even during Christmas,
funny.
you go up and they bring in all the like
They have,
German
like,
breads and German chocolates and
German
and
blow up
I'm not saying
Christmas
nothing bad.
ornaments.
This is
Yeah.
nothing bad. You know, this is
Yeah.
just an observation.
Yeah.
I still shop there. I love it.
Listen,
I
we're
bought the
on to
German
you,
ch-
Aldi's, okay?
Yeah,
Listen, bro.
keep the chocolate pretzels coming. Those are awesome. But yeah, I love all these. I go there all the time. And I drive across town. I
Yeah.
drive from the east side to go
Yeah.
to Aldi's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know it's worth it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Price wise, I
That's
can
what
do what I need
everybody's
to do for
tells
the
me.
buck I need to do it at.
Yeah. I do need to stop in there.
It's pretty.
I've like the
Don't even
fifth
stop
person.
on there. You don't even have to go in. Do Instacart and just pick your order up.
But
I'd rather go in there and take a look around there.
Yeah.
let me ask you this: so if you guys work for Instacart, right, and you had to go get somebody's order, and how much attention are you really going to pay? Fucking chicken. You know, they're just going to go in and grab anything. That's what I'm saying. And I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Instacarters. I'm not talking bad, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they ain't gonna
I-
actually take a look at it, and they're just gonna grab. Most of them are
Yeah,
probably
a
just
pack
gonna
of
grab
chicken
whatever.
where you can be in the store and there'll be 6 pieces of chicken in a pack, right? And
Yeah.
it'll be $10, and there'll be a pack with 7 pieces, and it'll be $15 all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And they'll grab the 15. No.
Yeah.
Keep that one piece for $5. And just give me them ones. I could
Yeah.
do the same thing with 5 as I could do with
Right.
6,
Yeah.
and I could save $5. That's kind of why I go into the store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny. It's old people things.
Yeah.
No, I
Old people
like.
stuff.
So like, part of the reason I don't like going into Walmart is the reasons I do like going into Walmart too. Like a lot of times I don't want to see a whole bunch of people I know and have to
Okay.
stop every 10 seconds and be like, well, I'm just trying to grab my fucking waffles.
Yeah.
Just fucking like, come on, man. I
I'm
want to
cursed
get out of
with
here.
the same. Yes.
Yeah.
But part of the reason I love going to Walmart is because, like, woo, man, the people you see in there, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
Especially lately. Summer brings it out.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's the best. Just like old 24/7 Walmart. You go in there late at night. Oh my god,
That was the craziest. That
wild
was the
people in there.
craziest.
That was always a good time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was younger, spent some fun times in there.
Yeah.
We might even took a trip or two to Walmart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting adventures. I tell who they are, but they know who they are. We had some interesting trips to Walmart.
That's always fun.
24 hours. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but we were there for 4 hours. We got
Sounds
in there
about
about
right.
11. We began our trip to Walmart about 10:30.
Yeah.
And we arrived at Walmart about 11. We came out of there about 2:30. Like,
I can't
interesting.
even imagine.
It was interesting. I remember the lights were so bright.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! And you know
Good
what?
times,
Every
though.
time I did something like that and went to Walmart, like I just felt like every employee was watching me. I'm like, they know.
We'll see. We'll see. Being that I'm black, I already feel like that. Just messing with you, you know. So I was already going to have fun either way. I go around thinking I'm being watched. So it was status quo for me. Good times to be had. You know what I mean? But no, that's what I said. When we used to go to Walmart, had those crazy. That 24-hour thing is that's missed.
I do
Yeah.
miss it.
Because there's times now where my kids have driven me crazy, and at midnight, I would like to go to Walmart. I don't want to go to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Walmart and
Go to-
think I need something. I think I need something at Walmart. I'll be back when you sleep.
I would take a 24-hour Dollar General even.
But it got to be a little bigger.
Yeah.
Got to be a
Yeah.
little bigger. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? It would be nice to have. I'll throw one at you. To have a 24-hour Hills. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Target. Or a 24-hour Target.
Target would be 24-hour anything.
We'll get a 24-hour Dollar General before anything, though. Here,
Yeah.
man. There's no
Oh,
way.
no,
And
that-
all their things are going to be left in the aisles. You're only going to have this much space to walk through.
Make
like,
that DG Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should
yeah.
have turned that other part of the mall into a DG market center.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? A market center where other Dollar Generals can even come shop at.
Yeah.
Like a Sam's Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead of
They have
Dollar
bulk
General,
Clover
we'll call
Valley
it the
brand.
we'll call it the
Everything.
$2 or the $2 bill. That's what it'll be called, not Sam's
Yeah.
Club. It'll be the
Yeah.
$2 bill. And other Dollar Generals can come to downtown and shop there.
Yeah. Stock up their stores.
I was gonna say, don't forget to open to the public side.
Yeah.
You gotta have it open to the public side. That's one thing that's missed.
Well, that one Dollar General, didn't it close over here and they put a different one in? Or is that or is it still Family Dollar at the mall over
At
here?
the mall, it's Family Dollar and the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're
It was
both
just
open.
Family Dollar, but they put
Yes.
Dollar Tree right next to
Okay,
it.
that's what it was.
Like
Wow.
right next to
They're
it.
battling.
Yeah.
No, they're
Battling.
brother and sister.
Oh.
You know, when you get bored, you read things. So I read about it. Like, why would they be? Because there's always one of them near each other somewhere. Sometimes.
You know what? That's
So
true.
they're brother and sister stores. They're from
What's
the
the
same.
strategy of doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Like how KFC and Taco Bell merged. I can see that.
Yeah.
Because one is chicken, one's Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, hey, we're cheap, and we got cheaper shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have the cheap shit. We also sell the cheaper
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Next door, don't go too far. We don't want you to lose your way.
Yeah.
Walk out our front and into that front. But no, yeah, that's what it is. They definitely are brother and sister companies.
You know what? I used to live on the edge, and when I worked at Radio Shack out in Lawrence Village Plaza, I would go into Dollar
He said
Tree out
Radio
there.
Shack.
Yeah. Yeah. I helped close that store.
That store was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Just to
fun.
go in there was always like it's so technological in here. You know?
Yeah.
Everything's
And I
technological.
knew like almost none of it, dude. I'm like, you need a transistor? I don't know what that is, man. It's in the drawers back there.
At one point, it turned into the '80s video store, where you see the '80s movies, and there's that awkward video store you go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the lights are dim.
Yeah.
There's this awkward music playing.
Yeah.
Some guy comes out the back, and when you see him coming, other guy pops up from behind the counter. You're like,
Yeah. That was me popping up from behind the
This
corner.
seat-
Hey.
that's it. I can remember that happening. I'm like, oh, here he comes. How are you doing, sir? Where the hell did he come from? You know what I
You
mean?
never know.
And then we got what's next door? Do you remember the Great Wall?
Yeah.
I saw a debate today on Facebook.
Oh,
Best Chinese place in town.
I do like Great Wall, but I'm a big China Bee fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
How about you?
I don't eat Chinese food.
At all?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I do it once in a while, and
Yeah.
I've always gone to the Great Wall. I saw my brother's family. Shout out to Sean. They always go to the Golden Walk.
Oh, okay. On the North Hill.
Yeah, I've never had theirs yet.
I don't
I've
think
thought
I've
about
eaten
trying
it.
it now because the debate was a lot of people were saying them, and I've never had them. You know what I mean? I know both the families are locally owned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great Wall. I haven't had it in a long time. I
I
haven't
feel
had it
like-
since the first fire.
I feel like it's probably just an East Side thing more than anything. Cause
For the Great Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody on the East Side, Shenango, all like.
A
all
friend of mine
that.
put ho-hos. I'm like,
They're. I always.
I'm not
went
saying
to
it's
Great
bad.
Wall. Yeah.
but as
no.
far as on that level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
those
just
guys are,
yeah,
you know.
I went to Great Wall for the longest.
But I've had.
You know what?
I've
It
had
is
ho-hos.
funny
Shout out to
though.
ho-hos.
They have probably the most flies I've ever seen in any.
Which one?
Bro, in their windowsill at Great Wall.
At least the fries are out front, not in the back.
Listen, I ain't saying nothing because I ate there. I worked right next door to them, and I always ate there.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm like, bro, clean your windowsill, dog.
Make it happen. When we close, take care of that.
Yeah.
But their food is slap. I haven't
Yeah.
had the Golden Walk yet, but I've always heard all good things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me and my youngest loves Chinese food, so we go to China Banquet because they have like sushi. I mean, like again, I don't know. Is Golden Walk a buffet? No.
That's the only buffet.
All right. Yeah.
So, do you and your daughter ever go over to Boardman to that grand buffet?
I've been there. She hasn't been
I
there. Yet.
heard that place is amazing.
Yeah.
I heard it has like, no, I'm allergic to shrimp and stuff, but
Yeah.
I heard it has like shrimp and shit like that.
Yeah.
on
I don't
there.
eat nothing that comes out of the water. It's all. Ugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some of it looks so good, but when
I
I
eat
go
fish.
to eat it,
It's cool. I
yeah,
eat
I'm
fish.
like, ugh.
I don't eat shellfish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't like I eat fish. I'm telling you. As far as I'm not real big on like I can't even eat turtles or nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying I would, but you know,
Well,
I would try different things.
What was that one restaurant up in Union that used to sell the different? It would always be some kind of wild animal meat. Like they would have like bear. They had ostrich, I think, at one point.
I don't know.
It was in Westgate Plaza.
I remember there being that restaurant up there. It was called.
I forget what it was called.
You'll laugh. But what was it called? Bon Appetit or something like that.
That might be it.
There was a place up there I think called Alcazam's too. You
Now-
mean right by where the workhouse place is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was Bon Up.
That Bon Appetit was
I
like
think.
I think that was up
Maybe.
there. I know Fat Jimmy's used to do stuff like that during the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up there, you can get gator and stuff like that. He had this giant grill. He had like 39 ounce steaks,
Oh,
Yeah.
like giant tomahawks. And you order it, and then you could go pick it up or go there and eat, but you had to pay for it first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
That's where I tried alligator at for the first time.
Yeah.
You
I
ever got
tried that in
alligator?
Florida.
Yeah.
I've heard it's
Chicken
gross.
fish.
Yeah, it's
Imagine
Yeah.
eating chicken and fish at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the texture and the smell.
Ew.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
all the way
making-
good with that one.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Do you ever cook anything weird?
I don't think so.
No.
But I've eaten, like, just along the lines of things you guys might think are weird. Like I've
Yeah, I
eaten-
don't want to say weird, just maybe less ordinary. I would say.
like Like, I
have-
wanted to try the ostrich thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had ostrich.
Is it good?
It's been jerky when I was in Cincinnati. Okay, when we're there, there's this place called The World.
Yeah.
It's called. Oh man, I'm blanking. I was thinking. I want you guys to look it up. It's not Wild Bills, but it's like I'll think of it. But long story short is I'm out there for a family reunion. We see this place. We go into it. It ends up being like one of the biggest stores in the world. All right. So we go into this place, and we're walking around, and I'm all for this kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
I ain't got nowhere to be. We walk in like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Okay. So we're in this place. We're just walking. We're like, look at this. Look at this. I got a picture I can show you guys. There's this glass case with a mirror on the front, and obviously it's a glass case, but you look into it, and there's these little bottles of hot sauce. What's the most expensive hot sauce you think they had there?
If they're in cases, it had to be a couple $100.
Probably
Yeah.
a bottle about that big. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, $100 or more.
Yeah, I was gonna say 125.
Yeah.
From our area, I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking $5,000.
Whoa.
What?
Before I leave, I'm gonna shoot you the picture.
Were they
So,
like truffle?
It
Or something?
It had a skull with X's under it on it, and there was like, the one was 4,999. There was one next to it that said 29, like 2,999, and then there was a couple bottles under. I took the time out to zoom it in, so because for authentication before I leave, I'm gonna get you the
That's
pictures,
Okay.
so you can
fucking
post a picture of
crazy.
the hot sauce.
Okay.
And then there was like, did you guys ever hear of the durian fruit?
Yeah. The is that the vomit fruit?
I think it depends on who tells you about it.
Yeah.
The stinkiest fruit in the world.
Yeah.
So they had it there. They had them just fucking laying around. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is crazy. So then they had, it was sweet potatoes, all right?
yeah.
They have purple sweet potatoes. They're called Hawaiian sweet potatoes. They're from Hawaii, so I had to buy
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody I've ever known has ever made a sweet potato pie out of purple sweet potatoes. I will authenticate that with pictures also.
So you did that.
I did it. I got it in my phone, so I'll leave you with
Hell
those
yeah.
pictures also.
How was
So,
it?
It was fucking great. I'll tell you that. It tasted more like candy than it did
Yeah.
potato.
Oh.
And I showed the potatoes cut up in my hand. There's like huge spots of purple with this white through it, but when you cut them up, the whole pie is purple.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so we're walking around and go to another set of doors, and it's all like freezer stuff. So I open the freezer, I look down, there's a shark right in there frozen in the freezer.
Oh, man.
You could just buy a shark. So I open the next door up, there's a pig's head just sitting there, the whole head, snoot and all,
Yeah.
just in the freezer.
Just-
So I'm gonna make sure I leave these pictures with you guys, because I'm just tripping that I have all this that's laughing about it. So finally, we think we've seen like the whole place. So we're walking towards this back, and you see this thing. It says The World. So you walk into this part of the store, it opens up into this giant dome, and it's different countries with all their good stuff from all their different countries. So the whole time we've been walking around, it's just all the stuff that they sell and have. So when we get to the back of the store and it says The World, you walk in, it's every country in the world with different things and different foods and different things. It was amazing.
That
Jungle
sounds
Gyms.
crazy.
Jungle Gyms.
If you're listening, you don't believe me, Jungle Gyms, when you guys, do whatever you do,
Where is that?
it's out by Cincinnati. It's like 3.5 hours. It's right before you get to Kings Island, I believe it is. So it's
Okay.
just straight across, straight shot.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So some of the stuff I
sounds
bought was
cool.
like,
Yeah.
I bought like alligator jerky. I bought ostrich jerky. I bought kangaroo jerky. I bought duck jerky. I bought sticks so me and the kids could just go back to the hotel,
Yeah.
try them out, save
Yeah.
a couple,
Yeah.
bring home,
Were they good?
try them out.
Yeah. How were?
So, the alligator tastes better as jerky.
I
feel
could
like
see
most
that.
things probably
Yeah.
would.
The ostrich was just taste like a soft, regular Slim Jim almost.
Okay.
Okay.
And the kangaroo was tough.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that shit called Bitmore? Or something like that? It's like really hard beef jerky.
Mm-mm.
It's like the shit
Oh,
cowboys.
biltong. Or
Yeah, no, you're saying it right.
I think that's how. I think
It's
I
one of
tried
those-
that. But I didn't like that.
Hell no, it's one of those things cowboys must have chewed in fucking movies. You know,
It's
you
like
know what I mean?
vinegary meat.
Yeah, it's real hard pieces
Hell
too.
no.
I bought a bag of it because I'm a jerky trier.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm different
Yeah.
places, I
Yeah.
see jerky, I'll just try the shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So we ended up trying the jerky, and that stuff was terrible. But the
Yeah.
best one was probably the duck. The duck tasted really sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little strip of duck meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we bought that. Then I bought. They had bananas in a can. It was purified bananas. So I bought that just because I would bring it home so I could try to imagine to do something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought like bought the sweet potatoes. I bought bought a couple other. I bought like this Asian barbecue sauce, this Korean barbecue sauce, and it was all the words were in Korean except barbecue. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me buy that because I know it's Korean and I know it's barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. I don't need to know
Yeah.
what all's in it. I don't
Yeah.
fucking.
We'll see how it
You know
is.
what I mean? Yeah.
We'll do something with it.
I died doing something I love. Trying
How was
food.
it?
You know what I mean? So here's the thing. That was I think like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Those things, everything but the jerky, I fucking opened none of it. I forgot about most of it.
Oh,
I
for
brought
real?
it home. It's in the cupboards. I could take a picture if I got home and show you the fucking banana thing still. I would never open it at this point because it expired in 2022. It's just in my cupboard, solid. It's from Jamaica or somewhere.
Yeah.
I just saw it and thought to myself, I've never seen a can of smushed bananas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
no.
gonna take it home and fuck with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So and then
I wonder
but
what you do with them. Did you ever look up anything that would?
I was gonna make like a cake or something,
Yeah.
just use
Yeah.
it
That's
as a
kinda what I
pie filling,
thought.
just to say I bought it and did it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Some
Something
banana bread or
Look,
something.
Yeah,
Might
yeah.
Be
But the sweet
different.
potato one, that's gonna make you laugh because it's purple.
That's
It's
it.
legit. Purple.
I bet it tastes so good.
Yeah.
And we always talked about if we ever get bored one day, we're just gonna drive out there, stay overnight. By the way, reason why I told you what time we walked in, we're back into the world section. And we hear all customers. We're closing in 10 minutes. It was almost 9 o'clock at night. We were in there for 4.5 hours, just walking around.
Like, damn, I only made it to fucking France.
Yeah, and there was a section with the wines of the world. And I'm like, this place is amazing. I could have spent a day there, made a list, went to my hotel, tallied up, came back in the next day and got what I wanted to get.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
just so much different shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you wait till you see
fucking
that
crazy.
hot sauce, you'll be like, he really has
I would
pictures
never fucking
of
pay that much for a hot
5,000.
sauce.
No.
Me
Oh,
neither.
Especially a little fucking bottle.
Even if I had the money,
About that
Yeah,
big.
that's
What a
I'm
waste.
not, I'd have bought $5,000 in other shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
instead of buying
Yeah.
that damn bottle of death.
Yeah.
I don't want to pass grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. I'm too
especially if it's like one of them hot sauces that's so hot that you can't even
Enjoy
enjoy,
it.
it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you guys see that hot chip challenge shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever? Do
I
like
would
spicy
do it
shit?
for like the podcast if
Yeah,
people wanted
so-
to or whatever.
You try that?
But I'm not gonna just be like, yeah, that sounds good. No, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be to suffer for other people.
I've eaten
In true comedic fashion. Yes, sir. That's what's up. But yeah, I'd be scared to pass it. I would
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
I'm scared to pass it.
Woo. Oh no.
That's gotta be crazy.
I've eaten raw ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers, and that
Yeah.
was
No, that's the
crazy.
second now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something beat
Is
like
it
Pepper X or something
Pepper
like that.
X.
Where's the Scotch
No,
bonnet
the
on
Corn
there?
Stars.
The what?
The Scotch bonnet.
I don't know if I ever heard of that
I don't
one.
know. I've had a ghost pepper.
Yeah, they're literally just like if you bit your fingernail, the fingernail clipping.
Yeah.
That's how big they were, and I felt like I had a candle in my stomach the rest of the day. It was
Well, that's like we
Yeah,
just
that's
talked
tough.
about those
my
triple atomic
mouth.
wings.
My mouth didn't work for like an hour. It was
Yeah.
so bad, so bad. But no, I never had one of them chips. But my son did.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
asked
no way.
he asked me to buy. He loves hot shit. And He's
Okay.
been eating it since he was little.
Yeah.
So we were at Giant Eagle or whatever, and he saw it, and he's like, "Will you buy me that?" It's like fucking $8 for a chip, one chip.
Yeah.
But
You get
I'm like-
one try at this.
I'm like, all right, but I'm gonna do it with you. We can split it and do it together. And so we get home, and he like, as I'm like unloading everything, he runs up the stairs, and he had it, and he ate the whole entire thing in like, I don't know, 20 seconds, and he just started puking on the floor, and he's like, "You gotta take me to the hospital." Like, you did this to yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
buddy. Believe me, it's just a chip.
Yeah.
It sucks, but
Yeah.
that's
If
one
you
of
were actually in danger, they wouldn't be selling them. But
the- right. Well, that's one of them things where you should have listened.
Yeah,
We could have been going through this together.
yeah.
But now you're suffering alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell you,
Yeah.
that's one of them things where I don't know if I could do that one. Even though the
Yeah.
whole pepper thing is, I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where if it's a sauce, like a peppery sauce, I'll dip something in it and try it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it's like a pepper or a sprinkled dry seasoning, oh no. I didn't have that shit in the crack of my lip. That's not what you want. That's not, I don't play those games. I'm too old.
Yeah.
I know how to enjoy food, and I know what foods are not enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
like
yeah, I think
some,
I think that Scotch bonnet might be that might be either harder than the ghost pepper or right there. That's one of them things where I think it's like a Scotch bonnet or a bonnet, one of those names.
Yeah.
One of those things we'll just have fun looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those peppers are out of my league. No way.
I have
When
some
you get a
ghost pepper
side-
salt, and I use that too much. One time I was like, like,
See, Personally, I
use
would
too
say
much-
why.
yeah.
I'm like, why?
Well, I do
Did
like
you see it somewhere and was like, let me buy this crazy shit?
I like
You know what I
hot
mean?
things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And-
you have every reason to buy it.
Right.
You're like-
and you just and it is good. You just gotta be fucking careful.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those ones you grind too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
It's a dry one.
Yeah.
And you're making that fresh. So that shit is just beginning to release.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they forget that the pepper, you know how you're not supposed to touch them.
Yeah.
Same as they tell you with that ghost pepper, or not the ghost pepper, but the hot chip challenge.
Yeah.
The way to defeat it is to close your eyes the whole time. You're like, close your eyes. You're like, close your eyes. You can either plug your nose
Yeah.
or plug your ears. Because
Plug your
when
ears,
your eyes
hmm.
are open and your nose is open, it allows the pepper to fumigate. I'm like, really? I actually saw videos where people would keep their eyes closed because when your eyes are open and you're talking,
Start getting watery.
Yeah.
it's coming out. You're talking, it's getting
It
in
clears
your eyes. and
your
it
whole
begins to irritate.
sinuses. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
When it connects to your ears and everything.
So you keep your ear, eyes, nose, and throat are all connected. You know what I mean? So that's one of those weird things. You know what I mean? They call me.
Cartoons were right whenever the smoke and stuff.
Yeah, like times where you cough and the pop comes out.
Yeah.
There's times where it feels like it tried to come out your ears.
Yeah.
They tried to find any way out it could.
Oh my god, pop coming out of your nose is like that carbonation. You just want to die.
Even sometimes when you burp and you get to come straight through your eyes, just go straight to the water. You're like, oh my god, how is there not a flame coming out?
Yeah,
And
and
it's
I like
literally
root
something
beer
simple.
and like Dr Pepper and shit. So like it's like
you got them wholesome releases.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You get those down home hunks.
yeah, yeah.
come from the middle. It
I
come
feel
from
like
the
fire.
guts.
It's fucking.
And just your eyes are just
Yeah.
immediately like, oh, I'm blind for a minute. I just burped a clear flame. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely.
Especially if I'm eating that ghost pepper. Fucking salt.
I'll tell you, I've never had any of those peppers.
It's not even worth it, dude. Like, I don't know why they even exist.
Yeah.
Honest to
And,
God.
and then
Yeah.
they crossbreed them to make hotter ones.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
they're
There's
always
always
trying to
gonna
make
be
another hot
psychos.
one.
Yeah, I'm
There's
cool.
always gonna be psychos out there. It's
I'm
like,
a
I'm gonna
wuss.
eat that, dude.
I'm a wuss. I still barely do jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
I don't
wuss.
really like much hotter than
I'm more
like
of a
habanero at the most.
much
Yeah.
harder. Come on.
Habaneros, like,
Pretty
It's
hot.
it's the top for regular
Yeah.
people.
For
yeah.
And then you got people that start to like spice. That's where habanero starts for them, because they've dumbed it down some nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either they've dumbed it down or they just keep making super hot, unnecessary things.
yeah.
You know
Both.
what I mean? Like,
probably.
look at the Cheetos. They got ghost pepper Cheetos.
Oh my god.
Why not just flaming hot?
Yeah.
You got it. Always got to be a little bit more, a little bit more.
Because there's
It's
always gonna be
ridiculous.
somebody that wants it.
Right,
Always.
and that's what I mean. So
You can
Excuse
buy
me, it's
bottles of
what's,
liquid cat, whatever it's Capiscan or whatever it's
oh
called.
yeah,
The chemical
juice from
that actually,
the red peppers. See?
yeah,
Oh.
it's the
Capsaicin.
pure chemical.
Yeah.
And you can get that shit with a dropper, dude. And it,
Now,
like,
did you see? Do you know capsaicin is what they have when you get when you go to the dollar store and you buy those muscle pads, like
Oh, like a icy hot thing. or
right,
yeah.
something?
but the other ones they're called capsaicin patches.
Oh, okay.
That's the same thing. So
Okay.
that same oil that you could take it and rub it on your
Is what's
on
warming up your muscle.
It's what's
That
heating
makes
up the.
sense.
That's from it soaking in
Oh.
too. That's what's so crazy about it. All that is from it soaking in and soaking in and
That's
soaking in.
I did. That's
Capsaicin
crazy.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them weird things you find out there. Like like, did you ever hear something called gout?
Yeah.
yeah,
I had put on Facebook a couple weeks ago about Giant Eagle having a sale on cherries. If you have gout, people are like, why? I'm like, because, cherries actually will get gout out of your body faster than the medicine. See, at my age, I look for easier things. I'm not a big
Yeah.
medicine taker. My wife's not a big medicine taker. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not something that we like to do.
Yeah.
But cherry, it'll clear it out of there.
Oh shit.
Like, there's this medicine. It's called. I'll think of it, but let me long story short. It's the fucking devil.
yeah.
It's for gout. Okay, if you know what gout is just a buildup of crystals
Yeah.
somewhere in your body. So the medicine they give you, all it does, it gets to where the crystals is and breaks them up.
Yeah.
They gotta go somewhere.
Swear.
You gotta pass them.
Yeah.
When I tell you, as a grown man, I have never, and I don't mind saying this on camera, I don't care. I've never cried for my wife except one time in my life on the bath. I'm in the bathroom. After I taken the medicine, it was like 2-3 days later, the gout had gone down.
Yeah.
I go to use the restroom. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm trying to go again. At this point, I'm even laughing now. At this point, I'm like, hold on. like, what the hell is attempting to make its exit out of this situation?
They came out like kidney stones.
No, it came out worse than that.
Oh man.
I would love to. Well, kidney stones come out front.
Yeah.
I'm talking about poop,
Oh.
going to the bathroom. So, if you can imagine somebody pulling a glass sample out of you,
Oh man.
I went to push. It came out. I screamed for my wife. She came upstairs. I'm sitting there in tears. I was like, I don't know what happened. And she was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm trying to go to the bathroom, and it felt like glass came out. She's like, what? I said, it felt like glass came out. She's like, well, are you serious? I said, yes. I was like, I don't know what to do. I just called you. I don't want to keep going. Like, I didn't want to go anymore. So she leaves the bathroom. I get myself to the point where I can stand up. I turn and look. I see what's there. I was thinking that there was going to be like blood or something.
Yeah.
No, it was, feces was there. And then there was this little stuff in there that looked like little sparkles. It was the fucking crystals.
Jesus.
It was gout. They don't tell you that when all it does is break it down. It helps it clear the area, and then it passes through your system, through your stomach, and then you have to pass the freaking glass. It's pretty much like passing glass. Man, listen, the next 2 years, I'll let the gout set in. The 1 year, I spent 2 months with the gout in the summer where I couldn't wear shoes. Because my big toe was that locked up in the corner, it would burn. But I wasn't taking that medicine. There's nothing you could do to make me take that medicine. So I started looking and reading. We're intelligent guys.
Yeah.
I found myself to be knowledgeable enough that I can look it up and see what else there could be.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. It's like cherries. I'm like, that can't be this simple. So I'm looking it up. Another thing says cherries. I'm like, it can't be this simple. So one day we're at the store. I feel the onset of it. I'm at Walmart. Shout out to Walmart for this one. They got something called 200 cherries and 400 cherries.
Yeah.
It's compressed into a bottle. Pure, like the bottom of it has cherries in it.
Yeah.
It's compressed into this Gatorade style bottle, okay? So I'm like 200, 400. I was like, I'll just buy the 200. She's like, just get the 400 too. I know if I get the 400, I'm getting it and put the 200 in the cupboard for a rainy day.
Yeah.
I take this 400 home. All right, let's just say it's a Monday. I can already feel the burning to start, which means I know it's beginning to build up.
Yeah.
So I took this 400 cherry drink. It's the size of one of the old. It's like probably would be that now because that's the
Gatorade
same.
bottle.
It just changed the shape.
Yeah.
So I took it, drank it. It was a little bit bitter, but I love cherries.
Yeah.
So I drank it. It was a little bit bitter. So over the next 2 hours, I got this whole bottle down. Monday, okay. I wake up Tuesday. I'm like, I go to moving around. She's like, you're moving around better. I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I got movement. So this is Tuesday. I had that Monday night I drank it. Tuesday I had movement. Wednesday I had a shoe on. 2 fucking days.
Wow.
I couldn't, excuse my language, 2 days.
Oh,
I couldn't
no.
believe
You
it.
didn't have to shit out an amethyst.
Yeah.
The Lord had answered my prayers. So I go to Walmart, I get 2 of them, put them in the cupboard for rainy day. Ever since then, if I even feel I don't eat the things that I used to eat that caused me to get gout.
Yeah.
But I keep a bottle of that 200 cherries on deck.
Yeah.
Because the last time it flared up 2 years ago, I chugged one. Literally by the next day, it was gone.
Go on.
So I tell anybody out there that
Damn.
listens, either keep cherries in your diet, get you a bottle of 200 cherries from the store,
Yeah.
or
Better than taking that
Those
fucking
drop-
medicine, it
listen.
sounds like.
listen, Blake, you don't even want to know. You don't ever want to experience something like that.
Oh, man.
I was
wouldn't.
terrible.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely
It's
right.
terrible, man. People don't understand. But medicines do that, side effects.
Yeah.
You ever watch that on TV?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like,
Some of
they're
the
like
shit
the
they
side
say,
effects.
yeah, I'm like,
you know,
what?
you get a medicine because your hair is falling out.
Yeah.
Side effects of death.
Yeah.
Asteroid, anal beads.
Yeah.
Your left toe might be crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
The
what I mean?
wildest shit.
Your
You're
back
like, what
might
the
curve
fuck?
over on you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you might die.
Yeah. I'd rather have this wart on my toe.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
let this hair go. I'm gonna just shave this shit off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go right now. It's gotta go. It's its time anyway.
Yeah.
Some of the things you hear, the side effects, like no way.
Yeah.
And something I used to be like, when I would hear people say that, oh, there's like eating fruits and vegetables and shit out of nature is like medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I would, no, but like lately I've been like, it's real. Like it's really
Yeah.
real. Like, cause I got into growing mushrooms and shit, and just learning about them. There's so much that you could do with them, and then like
Everything.
me and my girlfriend have been going hiking, and we've been looking for ghost pipes. You ever have any ghost pipes?
Yeah.
they're like little flowers, and if you get a bunch of them, you can put them in alcohol. Let them, what's the word I'm looking for?
Marinate?
Basically, for a couple weeks. It's like a
Ferment?
pain reliever.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah.
See?
Turn it into a tincture.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I just realized that the other day the tinctures were alcohol infused items.
Yeah. But, like, just the whole idea that, like, taking something out of nature and using it for medicine, that's
And you
cool
know
as
where
hell.
Yeah.
we know where you're leading to. We know where the conversation is going.
Well, if civilization goes
cannabis.
down, I'm hanging
Yeah.
out with Anthony.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like to Anthony's point, as we round that corner to cannabis, I'm not even on the
Oh,
fun
yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
But you think about it,
Why does it do what it does? If it's
without having to be manipulated?
yeah,
Every other thing that will intoxicate, translate, fixate, manipulate your system has to be manipulated first.
yeah,
If you take the cannabis leaf, it's the two things that are already here.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
able to taught and found out how to create fire and to realize to burn that plant.
yeah,
It takes away different mind issues, physical issues,
Yeah.
and we don't have to manipulate it.
yeah,
Everything else, every other drug, we'll call them, since that's what they call it. We call it medicine, because what cures your ADHD or my ADD or your blue bleed C could be just a a little medicinal flower.
I talked to somebody recently who they didn't want to take pain medicine,
I didn't.
so
I
they
did.
just smoke, and that helps. It helps.
I don't
They
want to
wanna-
take anything other than Tylenol or
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I hate
yeah. I'll
taking
take some
anything.
ibuprofen.
nothing
I even,
prescription.
that's the one thing my wife hates it, but I do. I take ibuprofen,
Yeah,
but I
Yeah.
don't even like to take pain meds anymore. I used to like to take pain meds,
Yeah.
but that time has passed. But
Yeah.
in
Right.
general, you know what I mean. In general, when my knees get to hurting, I'd rather go get myself a little indica. That's gonna make me
Yeah.
sit down somewhere. Or if I need a little bit of a boost, I'll rather go get myself a little sativa.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't have to go get some pill that they press together in a laboratory.
yeah.
I don't have to go get some
that gets people
some-
sick.
One of my favorite
drug
things that
my
weed
cousin
does
cooked
is,
up.
like, I have stomach issues, and when I smoke, it almost instantly usually
Yeah,
fixes them. Like,
That's one of those good
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Well, that's why like they always prescribed it for cancer patients
Yeah.
for the nausea.
And to be able to go get the one you need is always good too.
yeah,
Because, sometimes in the middle of the day, you're like, I want to be able to eat, but I can't really be looking like I'm down. So you can go get a sativa and
Yeah.
still keep your pep
Yeah,
and get the
Yeah.
same relief in your system. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Same as like the CBD thing. There is some good CBD out there.
yeah,
Like there's some ointments out there that even me as a big guy, I've been able to rub on my knee and the pain will be gone in 10 minutes.
yeah. I heard that, especially about the topical.
Yeah, man. Those topicals are real deal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's nothing I'll say bad about it. He's got to find what works for you.
yeah,
Same as anything else, but there's legit ones out there that work.
yeah.
That
I've
work,
heard
work.
that from like 2 or 3 other people about the topical stuff. I was
Yeah,
like, really?
man.
I was like, damn. We're just rubbing like
yeah.
whatever CBD.
Right onto
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
You can rub it right onto it.
Yeah, it was mainly knees, I think. That's why I was.
Yeah. See, like taking CBD, never. I was never really sure if that worked for me. If it was like not real, or if I smoke too much, so I don't know like the difference. You know.
Yeah,
In my experience, CBD is like weed. There's CBD that you can just go out and get anywhere.
yeah,
There's CBD that is a little bit better than the other CBD.
yeah,
And then there's CBD that'll knock you down.
yeah.
There's just times where if you want, like my brother, for either my birthday last year or year before, he went up to shout out Glass Paper Vape, my man Shaddy. up here in the North Hill,
Yeah.
and he had Swedish Fish.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
my brother brings them to me. It's a little jar of them. I'm laughing because I get down. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'll eat a couple. I'll let you know how it
Yeah.
goes. So the next day comes because I was already on a mission. I didn't want to mess around with nothing sideways. I
Yeah.
was already on my way. It was the anniversary, his birthday. One of them, he brought them. So the next day I get up, open them up. 2 Swedish Fish in the little thing. No, there was some. I took 2 out. Threw them back, ate them. I'm like, oh, these shits taste like real Swedish Fish. Close the jar, put them on top of the refrigerator. Let's go start watching TV. I'm sitting there with my wife. We're watching TV. End up going in the other room for something. I end up rolling up. Come back. I give her the blunt to light up. I'm watching TV.
Sleep.
I'm like, she elbowed me like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? She's like, you just was dozing off. I'm like, all right. We're sitting there to the side. She's like, Jason, get up. I'm like, what you talking about? She said, you keep falling asleep. She said, what was you doing? I said, I ate a couple of them fish Sean gave us. She's like, oh. She's like, them things got you. I'm like, so at that point, I started, doing
funny.
the blink where you,
Yeah.
you start realizing you got to come out of it a little bit. So, in all honesty, I've had 2 different things of CBD that were on the level of an edible.
Yeah.
And then I've tried other ones that were cheaper that weren't it.
Yeah.
This was like a jar. It was about that big. I think it might have, let's say, 20 of them in it. And it was like 35 or 40 bucks.
Yeah.
So it was something that we may not normally buy,
Yeah.
but it was given as a gift.
Yeah.
So when I ate them, and the rest acted the same way, I went back to eating one of them. I ate 2 that first time because I didn't really believe in it.
Yeah.
And then I went back to eating 1 after that, and I would eat 1 in between if I was going somewhere where I knew I couldn't really smoke, but I wanted to be able to chill.
Yeah.
I'd take a fish with me right before I go and eat one. And they were CBD. I'll take that back. It might have been CBD, but I think what is it? The Delta 8 in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Delta 8 or the Delta 9.
Yeah.
But it was CBD first.
Yeah.
It just had that in it. So, but they were legit strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
I've
feel
had-
like anytime I ever ate edibles, I went to sleep. I never.
I used to not
Really
think
like
that
them.
edibles, I was one of those people that edibles didn't work on me.
Right.
And then I recently found out that wasn't true at all.
Yeah.
We went down to Pittsburgh, and my girlfriend had 100 milligram edibles, and she's like, "You can have one." I was like, "Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing, but yeah, sure." So I ate it, and man, by the time we were halfway there,
Listen.
I felt like I was on a spaceship, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like I was like, man,
Listen, I've had some good edibles.
Yeah, that's so
I've
funny.
had some good. One of my first times getting good edibles. All right, they're 200 milligram packages. You get 4 pieces of candy in each one. They're 50 milligrams.
Yeah.
All right? So I get them, rip them open, take one. It tastes like Jolly Rancher. Most of the edibles, if you get them local pharmacy wise, they taste like dirt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when people do different things, the different things show up. So these showed up. So I ate one. It tasted like candy.
Yeah.
So waited 20 minutes before I ate another one. So it's 50. So it ended up being 100 milligrams. Okay. So my wife, her and the kids ended up going somewhere. I stayed home. So as soon as they leave, I roll up. I know I'm home alone.
Yeah.
I'm already kind of forgotten that I've taken the edible.
Yeah.
So I'm in the chair. I have a recliner facing the TV. So I'm sitting there. I remember I lit it up. I hit it a couple times, but I'm like, yeah, that hit me quick. Thinking about the blunt hit me quick. Set it next to me. I had my feet up on my rocker. I had my recliner with my feet up. I'm watching TV, right? I remember I blink, and then I feel somebody touch. I'm like, what's up? my wife and them were home. I'm like, what's up, Mama? Because like we just came in. My daughter, she said we just came in, and you were asleep. I'm like, I was asleep. I said, I don't remember being asleep. They said I did like this, and I went to sleep. So I remember I woke up a little bit later. I remember looking straight ahead, and my wife was sitting. I was like, what's up? She's just looking at me. She said, you all right? I'm like, what's up? She's like, I've been home for like 45 minutes, and you've been asleep. I'm like, I was asleep. She's like, we've been home. It's like 4 hours later. I sat up in the recliner. I'm like, well, where's that blunt at? She's like, I took it. I was smoking it. And I was like, how long's it been? She said, it's been like 4 hours. Sat in the chair, sat back. I was like, I was asleep for 4 hours.
Right to sleep.
Right back out. I put about another hour and a half in. I woke up, stood up. Sat up, stood up on the rocking chair, the reclining chair, and she had fell asleep. So I'm like, what time is it? It was like a little bit after 11. No bullshit. I was wide awake. I sparked back too.
Yeah.
I knew then I had did that what they call double stacking,
Yeah.
where you eat one too quick and then you eat another one, and they affect you at the same time instead of it being a slow build.
Yeah.
It's a car crash and a float away.
Yeah.
Amazingly good rest, but I don't remember any of it.
And then
Like,
you was
it was
up all
fun.
night.
Yeah, I was up. I was and then you really can't smoke yourself back to sleep
Yeah.
because your
Not
system
after
is
that.
on trail.
Yeah.
So you try to smoke, and did you guys ever get that stomach syndrome from smoking too much? If you look it up, it's called hyper something. It's flared up on me a couple times. It comes from smoking too much. Like, if you ever one of them things, if you can Google it again,
Yeah.
Google smoking too much and my stomach hurts. It'll literally give you the syndrome that it's called. Because I was worried that I had something going on,
Yeah.
and it was whenever I would come back from taking fun time visits to other places,
Yeah.
and I was high grading for days on end. I would get my stomach would just like start bothering me. Then I would stop, slow down. It would go away.
Shit.
And it would,
Cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. Is that it?
yes. You can read the definition up. It's from
Crazy.
It's from overuse of a high grade marijuana.
Cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome is a condition that leads to repeated and severe bouts of vomiting. It is
Shit.
rare and only occurs
No
in daily
vomiting.
long-term users of marijuana.
It's like it's not vomiting for me. It was just nausea. It would not go away, and if I would smoke, it would almost
Make it
flare
worse.
up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had no vomiting, but did you ever have that gas feeling, but you didn't have to pass gas?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Very intense, and you're just kind of sitting at home doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just kind of, I wish this would go away.
Yeah.
I wish this would go, and you can't smoke it away.
You just wanna
So
fart.
it's terrible.
You just want to let it
But
out.
there's nothing there.
Yeah.
But there's nothing
Yeah.
there, so
Yeah.
it's just the discomfort. And then late at night, right before you go to sleep, because you haven't smoked all day, it goes away, and you're like, let me just try this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to get enough to make your mind think
It's a
you're
trap.
Yes. Try to make your mind think you get that buzz, you lay there like my stomach, and you eventually fall asleep. But yeah, that's one of those
It's a
weird
fucking
things
trap.
where, as a smoker, you look it up. You're like, you go to Google to look up the crazy stuff like stomach hurting, but you're like, I don't have any symptoms. And then that shit popped up. I'm like, oh, this is a smoker's stomach syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a
I have
smoker's
like
stomach.
IBS or something.
You know what I mean? Oh, that's the
That-
Yeah.
That's
I've
my
always
fucking
had
thing.
anybody.
But something I've noticed as I've gotten older is like that shit happens to me too, but I noticed a lot of it is tied to like anxiety. It
Yeah.
seems like
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
like when I'm doing good, feeling good, my stomach usually isn't.
Not as
It's
bad.
when I'm real stressed out that
Yeah.
start getting problems. It seems like
Now, did you ever hear something called stomach migraines?
no,
Never heard of it?
no.
Sounds like something I'd get though.
Yeah.
My son was diagnosed with stomach migraines.
Oh, really?
He took a medicine called begins with a R. Right. Oh my goodness, and wish I could think of it. It's you might have to
I have
check
to call
out
my sister.
See that, or you might listen. You might have to check out another Google and stomach migraines, and they'll tell you.
Stomach
I
migraines.
know the
Oof.
name of it.
It definitely
It begins
sounds
with
like
a
me
R.
some mornings. I'm like,
It
what the
begins,
fuck?
and it happens after stressful events.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those ways that it's man. I wish it begins with the R. For some reason, I can
Yeah.
remember that much about it.
Hmm.
But yeah, he would. That's why he was lucky, because we would start to yell at him about something,
Yeah.
but it was too late at night, so we would just kind of leave it go.
Yeah.
It's like, you're lucky, you just go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
Talk to you
Right,
tomorrow.
rizatriptan. Rizatriptan.
That sounds like it might. Is there like a different? Because he might have got like the non-name brand version
Yeah.
of it, but it's definitely an R. I just don't know why I can't think of it. Retacable?
Yeah, I feel like mine's definitely heavily tied to anxiety because, like, I feel like
Oh, for
constant
sure.
fucking anxiety.
For sure,
It's like-
especially when
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to
not
stay out of
saying
your own
nothing.
mind. When you want to stay out of your own mind, you put it in your own stomach.
That's why I do so
Yeah.
much too. I think because the more I
Keep
do,
you busy.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing something.
for sure, keeps the mind busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like-
doesn't help my mornings, but
Mornings can be the slow. That's why I'm kind of glad with my job. I get up early in the morning,
yeah.
but my day's done by like 1:30. So
What time
I'm
do you get
in and out. I get up at 5:30. During the year, I get up at 5:30.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes quarter after. I have a schedule. I'm up at 5:15, 5:30,
yeah.
and then I'd like to be at my car by 6:10, starting it up. Like I'll go out, start it up, then come back in for 10 minutes, and it's
Yeah.
10-minute drive to work.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
just clock in at 6:30.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Nice and easy. You know what I mean?
I've had a couple jobs where I've had to be up that early, but once you're like in that swing of things, it's really not bad.
It
I couldn't
gives me
imagine it
structure.
now though.
Yeah.
It gives me structure.
I used to love getting off at like 1 o'clock and having the whole
Yeah,
day ahead of
man.
you, and it's a nice day.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
could pick up
feeling.
second hours somewhere if I chose to.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm in at 6:30. I'm done at 1:30. So I'm home by 1:30. So it's a
I was
cakewalk.
always asleep so early though.
Yeah.
I think
I would fall asleep.
I'm still a bit of a night owl.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
I
up
think
late
I,
as
I,
fuck.
I average midnight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think I'm between like 2 and 3 usually.
See, those are where I would have used to been at easily 2
Yeah.
or 3
Yeah.
comfort
Sometimes
hours.
4, but like
Mm.
usually I try to
See,
get because
at
I
your
still have
age,
to get up in the
that
morning.
that 2 o'clock was a hard,
Yeah.
nice one.
You're like, all right,
You get the 2, you're like, I'm a little tired, but I ain't sleepy.
Yeah.
But I can chill right now.
yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
try and
I
lay down.
hope I
and
can
do
fall
whatever.
asleep and nothing catch my eye.
Yeah. Oh,
Because if the wrong thing catches your eye, you know what I mean? Remidadine.
Mm.
See how things work with me.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same
You
way.
know what I mean? It just kind of boop. We're talking.
Somewhere in there.
And literally, it was like 2 different boop.
Yeah,
It's like
that's how it
Remidadine.
works.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's why I always write.
I do that all the time.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
right.
fucking because I'll just forget, and then like out of nowhere, something will just pop in my head. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget this if I don't do something about it right now.
Now, you asked earlier also, what was the strange food? What's the strangest thing
Yeah.
you've eaten?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not too adventurous with food.
I think it was probably the gator, and I didn't like
Okay,
it
okay.
down in Florida at a Jamaican
No other
place.
animal parts? No tongues or eyes?
No.
No
No
tongues, no eyes.
insects?
What's that?
No insects. Bugs or
Um,
insects.
I had chocolate covered crickets. I think
Probably
it
crickets
was.
or grasshoppers.
Yeah, or whatever.
I ate some bad pussy once.
You know that what's it called? That guano.
Oh, bat shit.
yeah.
Yeah, bad boobs, some bad birds.
Yeah.
That bat guano. He had some of that guano. Yeah. I mean, mine is like some of the traditional things that are made, but it's crazy like how people always talk about chitlins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love them. I don't eat them nowhere but home.
Yeah.
I've never eaten them at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I've never eaten them at somebody else's house.
Yeah.
It's not that much different. I've never eaten them, but really, it's not that much different than eating sausage with real casing on it.
Thank you. People are like, that's not true. Say what you want.
Yeah.
A sausage is wrapped in a chitlin.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They take the pork,
I
they
probably
take
like
the
it
pig, grind him up, and put him back in his own stomach lining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like I've had, did you ever hear of tripe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tripe, see what I'm saying? Tripe is good. Honeycomb, the cow stomach.
Is it? That's not the same thing as chitlin.
Hell no.
No?
Two different animals.
Oh, okay.
Tripe is the cow.
Oh, okay.
Tripe's the cow stomach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Well, typically tripe is stomach, but they don't really sell pig stomach.
Yeah.
They sell tripe, which is just cow stomach.
Yeah.
Which my dad, man, God rest his soul, I used to eat tripe. We'd eat hog mogs. Well, I never ate my dad's chitlins because it wasn't at my grandma's house. I always get mad. Never eat them anywhere but grandma. Since grandma authenticates them, they're good. Because everybody don't clean them good enough.
Yeah.
That's one of them things where you got to
Yeah.
it's a 3 or 4 hour process of cleaning these things by hand.
Yeah. I
Imagine
bet.
sitting pulling membranes off of 100 lines of intestines.
Yeah.
And then washing them.
Yeah.
Getting
Isn't that what
everything washed
haggis
off.
is too?
No,
Haggis is sheep guts, like chopped and mixed with something.
haggis is the sheep's guts chopped and wrapped inside the sheep's stomach and cooked.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what haggis is, a big bag of innards cooked inside
Sounds
the biggest
disgusting.
innard. Oh, yeah. I'm adventurous, but
Yeah.
haggis, I'll leave that to the cultural people to try.
Yeah.
What is
My
that?
limit-
Scottish? Is that
I think it's
Scottish?
Yeah.
Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My limit is probably, like, I've eaten hog mogs. I've never eaten Canadian or mountain oysters. I've never eaten mountain oysters.
Me either. I've seen
Yeah, I
them,
don't
but
know.
Yeah,
I
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them in person at
Yeah.
that store I told you guys about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never actually
Ugh.
would try. I can't say I would never try them, because given a vacation or
Yeah.
somewhere somebody's chopping them fresh and it's onions and garlic, and I'm such a foodie that
Yeah.
I'm like, I may never get this opportunity
If it's
again.
cooked right, I
Yeah.
mean,
You know what I mean? That's why I said.
yeah.
But like how you said, like there's certain things that I'm just not going. That's
Yeah.
not going to fly.
No,
Yeah.
haggis
Things-
definitely fucking ain't
Yeah,
that
I've seen that made 100 times on TV. 100 times I thought never. There's some things you're like, me, I'm deathly allergic to shrimp and lobster, but there's times where I'm like, red lobster maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
I know it's never going to happen.
Listen, that's what because I don't like it either, but I see the commercials sometimes. I'm like, yo, that looks so
They
good.
crack that shell.
Yeah, there's
that
butter
piece of
dancing
white- Yeah.
across the screen. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
The
That
the
shit
butter
looks
definitely
sexy.
splashes. And they dip it in, and you're like, is that worth dying over?
Yeah.
I'm allergic and I might die, but that
It looks
foodie
so
inside
good.
me's
Yeah.
like, go get it, Jay. Go get it. But
And I can't.
definitely-
I don't even like the fucking smell of it. I'm like, bleh.
See, I'm not a big. I don't like the smell of it either. Even sometimes the fish when I have it and cook it,
Yeah.
I'm not always big on the smell of it. Then
Yeah.
either,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit's kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? And then, but yeah, I'm trying to think. That's one of the funnier things I've eaten is like some of the traditional. I've had the insects traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try. As soon as I try this grasshopper, I'm like, I'll dip it in something.
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
not
what,
eating- I'm
like,
not eating a regular
chocolate or
asshole.
whatever,
Yeah,
like, whatever.
You're not giving me just a regular grasshopper.
Yeah, that's alive
I'm
or
not a
something. No,
fucking
this isn't
bullfrog.
fucking Fear Factor,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm not doing no way. Dip it in something or
Yeah.
not having it. Yeah, no way. What would your favorite food be then? Not dessert, a food.
Man, I just really love fucking pepperoni rolls.
That's what's up. That's
You make
different.
some brownie rolls that look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent with it.
Yeah.
I've caught some orders over time.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, I make them.
And barbecue.
I'm getting
I
pretty
like to
good.
make mine from scratch too.
Yeah. I make some good
I
brownie
measure the
rolls.
flour and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how my mom used to make. I think that's probably why I like them so much. My mom used
The
to make
key to
homemade
good
ones.
pepperoni roll is when you're making a, like when you mix the flour and the yeast.
I don't. She does.
Well, when you-
Oh, I've
mix
never
flour.
actually made the
Yeah.
dough from scratch.
Oh yeah, no, I make it from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mix the flour and the yeast and take the water and
Yeah.
stir it by hand, and all
Yeah.
that fun shit. But I try to tell people this is a sneaky tip. When you mix the flour and the yeast, before you add the water to it, pour garlic powder in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That way your mixture is already complete, so you're only about to add water.
Yeah.
Before you do that, add a bunch of garlic powder and mix it in. It'll make it taste like garlic
Something.
from the stripe.
Do you ever use MSG at all? No.
I
No.
don't even use salt.
Yeah.
I don't even cook with salt.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like, you don't use like Lowry's or something along those lines. No, because all those say Lowry seasoned salt,
Yeah.
and then even the other one says Lowry's low sodium, right?
Yeah.
So if you go to Save-A-Lot, they sell something called Soul Seasoning. It's this part of the Lowry seasoned salt that doesn't have salt in it.
Oh, okay.
So you're getting away from all that salt. There's 0 salt in Soul Seasoning.
But it's still.
Do you ever?
It's all that.
Sounds like. Do you ever see Dano on Facebook?
Yeah, I've seen them, Danos.
Yeah. He always says there's no salt in his.
He's
stuff.
at Walmart now.
Oh yeah.
But does he use MSG? 'Cause some people supplement MSG for salt.
Yeah,
I believe it is.
From what he says, I think there's no salt at all.
Okay.
Because he says allows us to put more not nutrients, but more spices in it. You know.
I definitely watch Dano through the reels.
Yeah.
Him and I like the one big dude from Louisiana. He talks like you know what, the gator right there, boy.
Oh.
He got. I think it's fake, but he has a mohawk or not a mullet, and he's real big and buff. I know you've seen him just because you've
Not
watched
sure.
Dano.
Yeah.
They're along the same lines.
I
I wish I
probably
could think
have.
of- He Cajun there, boy. Like, he's a real big dude. And he got the deepest Louisiana Cajun accent you'll ever hear, and he just makes this. I want that pita chicken in there, boy. And he just be stirring out this big vat like this big, and he's just stirring and stirring it. It's crazy.
Man, I get lost in food reels on
Me too.
Facebook.
Okay,
I
so
don't
we're talking
get
about
lost in
food.
All my reels are like comedy and skateboarding.
'Cause
I still get
that's the
skateboard
algorithm.
reels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice if you pause on a reel, not even watch the whole thing, if you pause on a reel, the next consecutive reels start to match up to those ones? If you watch a reel and come out of it and scran up, the next ones will match up. That's one of the algorithms that happen now with the phones. Is
Yeah.
that literally, I've paused and looked and then went to scroll up and be like, now where did all these food videos come from suddenly?
Yeah.
Like, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do you guys ever watch some of the food eaters?
Like the
Like
what's it-
professional.
Yeah,
Like
however
the-
you would call, like the ones that go around doing the food
Like Joey
competitions.
Chestnut and shit.
Yeah, that's the guy from the hot dogs.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's wrong for how he did Nathan's. That's crazy.
There was just a recent controversy, wasn't there?
Yeah, he what happened was, you know how he normally does 4th of July for Nathan's.
yeah.
Well, he ended up being bought out by some other hot dog company.
Oh shit.
So instead of doing Nathan's and doing his regular competition, he took a contract on with this other hot dog company, and the same day they hosted their own competition down in, I believe it was Houston, Texas, or somewhere
Yeah.
in Texas, where he went against a couple people from the Air Force or from the Armed Forces.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too wrong,
Yeah.
but it was just somebody from a couple of people from the Armed Forces. He
That
went
is
against
weird.
them.
They made him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they
So
literally
they were very
made
upset.
him.
Yeah.
They made it known during some of the skits and commercials when they put that on the 4th.
Yeah.
Even the telecasters or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were talking about it too.
Yeah.
He's having one going on in Texas, but we're not going to talk about that. You know, he's moved on. He's done this. He's done that.
He's getting his wiener somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, he definitely signed on with somebody else. But there's those professional eaters. Like I watched this one guy. He's called Bearded Eats.
Yeah.
He's cool as shit.
Yeah.
He's from London,
Oh,
but he
okay.
travels all around the U.S. doing food challenges.
Yeah.
There's the one big dude and his little girlfriend. His girlfriend might be like, let's say, is 5 foot tall for a woman.
It's about.
If it's average, then
Yeah.
she's 4 foot something.
Yeah.
And if
It's
the
short.
average weight is like 150, she's like 130 pounds. This chick ate a 5-pound steak. Sat and carved it up and was eating it.
Are these?
I could probably.
There's a lot of videos like that where they cut it, like they'll take a bite and chew it, and then they'll cut it and spit it out. And
Oh
then,
no, this is a continuous video.
Yeah.
Like they'll sit and they'll sit, and if it's not like an hour, she'll sit. They'll set the camera up. There's still the crowds happening behind them. People are moving around,
Yeah.
and then she's video. They have the camera set directly on her, and she sits. She don't move an inch, and it's watching you cut it down into pieces. She's one of the ones. There's this dude you gotta watch. He's called the Garbage Disposal. He
You know
started
what? I
coming out.
have seen him actually.
He just started, he's new to the game. He just started coming out. This dude can go. I don't understand how he does it. Like he'll pile it in, and when I say pile it in, he'll eat a 7-pound burrito in like 20 minutes. Like he'll eat crazy stuff. And the one I like, I told you, is the guy Bearded Eats. He ate like, I think it was. Did you guys ever hear Tom Aspinall from the UFC? He's a fighter from London too, but they had a wing competition. Aspinall ate like 40. Man versus Bearded Eats ate like 71 wings in like 37 minutes or some silly shit like that. You know what I mean? Like he does. He finished that 5-pound steak challenge also. And the steak's beautiful. It's a ribeye. It's a giant ribeye.
yeah.
But they eat that, the potato, and
Steak
some
is a
on
lot
the side.
too.
Yeah.
Steaks
Yeah.
are heavy.
Imagine your jaw.
Yeah.
5 pounds. You know, we go out and, you know, a 16-pound, 1-pound steak is a big steak.
Yeah.
By the time you're done chewing it up, or even when
Yeah.
it's nice and tender,
Yeah.
you're still kind of like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit tired. You know what I mean? I don't even really feel like eating right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
You
what
start
I
just
said.
trying to swallow chunks. You're just,
Yeah, and then you gotta eat the fat too. But yeah, they do some crazy challenges. I seen him.
That's fun.
The one he ate like 17 egg cuts. It was some crazy number. He
I
was
feel
at
accomplished
Gordon
when I ate
Ramsay's.
one whole 8 cut for Mr. Pizza.
Thank
Yeah,
you. He's
yeah,
at
yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's
Yeah.
pizza place. It's like eat as much pizza as you can for like $20 or $25.
Ooh, where's that?
So he just sat. Yeah, it'd be nice to get there. It's in London or somewhere.
Oh man.
But he went around the U.S. You would never know that there's that many just food challenges out there in Ohio to every other place.
Well, I watch like all like I guess the ones on like I like Chopped and shit like that.
Like actual food shows.
Yeah. I always
Yeah.
watch Hell's Kitchen.
No,
Hell's
I
Kitchen.
watch silly shit. I watch the Great British Baking Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
A lot
funny
of people
shit.
watch that. It sounds
Great
fucking
British-
impressive.
Cause listen, there's nothing funnier than listening to them talk.
Yeah. That's like the one Sexy Beasts
There's
where
some
they
funny-
dress up as different animals, but they're all British and shit. And
and stuff
and they
that-
can't see each other because they're dressed up like animals. And they have to base who
that
they're
lingo's
dating.
the best.
Watch it. Sexy Beasts on
Sexy
Netflix.
Beasts.
Never heard of it.
I watched it. I started watching that Supercell. on
How is that?
Netflix.
Somebody told me it's really good.
I watched the first 2 episodes so far,
Yeah.
but the conversation's funny.
Yeah.
He's like, "Big up Mumsy for me. Say what up to my mom." Like we would say what up to your mom."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, big up Mumsy for me." I'm like, "Oh, this is the best."
I always
Just
like
some of the
British
different-
movies and shit, like Guy
They're
Ritchie
funny.
movies.
They're funny because the language, you got to kind of listen
Yeah.
because the shit will go right over your head.
Yeah.
You be like, "What did he say?" He meant that in a proper way, not
Yeah.
in a slang way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
And then
really funny.
even their
That's
proper slang is
That's what I'm saying.
it's like
that shit
it's
is
great.
crazy, man. It's funny. They look at some of the things they say, and I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all right so far. I'm two episodes in.
Yeah.
Super
Somebody
Cell.
just told me to watch it. It was pretty good. You don't
But
really
the Great British
watch
Baking
much
Show.
shit, huh?
You would like that because they're funny.
Yeah.
They talk all kind of different slang, but it's all British slang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The baking show, it's funny. Things they call food, like they don't say ground beef. They call it mincemeat.
Yeah.
Mincemeat.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I'm gonna make a mincemeat pie. What the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking hamburger. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're
Or-
like, what?
Bolognese, whatever.
Yeah, bolognese.
Yeah.
They got some funny shit all over like some of those food shows. I do laugh at those.
Yeah.
Just hearing the lingo and the different things that they're saying is funny shit.
I love watching Gordon Ramsay yell at people though. I
Oh.
love fucking
You would
Hell's
like that
Kitchen.
John Taffer then too.
Yeah.
Did you ever see him?
I think so. What's
Oh,
the
Bar Rescue.
Yeah, yeah. I
That
watched
dude's
Bar
wild.
Rescue.
He was over in
Hotel
Youngstown
Rescue, all that.
two or three times.
Yeah.
He's the federal.
Yeah,
And,
that's the one like right off the highway right there, right?
Yeah, no, he was at the Royal Oaks too.
Yeah.
That's the one right off the highway. But yeah, he was over there twice. He's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I like
He
all
get in
those
there like,
shows.
fucking shut up and
He's
shut
like,
your fucking face.
You mean to tell me you didn't know you couldn't just refrigerate shellfish for a month?
Yeah.
Fucking just like wild shit,
Yeah,
dude.
people
Just
walk in with this
disgusting.
white mold.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a such thing as white mold.
Yeah.
There's black mold, and like I've heard of that.
Yeah.
You done came up with a new level of nastiness.
All kinds of just.
Yeah, that shit was
my
crazy.
God. You never watched Bar Rescue or Hotel Rescue's a good one.
All
too.
those
A few.
Taffer's
A
crazy.
few, yeah.
Taffer's off the hook, man.
I love watching them go in there. Yeah, and then like there's always the owner. He's like, "This is my place." It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you suck at this, dude. Just why don't you fucking listen?
Let him rip you apart and let him fix your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Simple
You're
as
about to
that.
get brand new grills
Brand
and shit,
new
you motherfucker.
everything. Say whatever you want, because
Shut
whenever you
the
leave,
fuck up.
it's my shit.
Yeah, just
It's
shut
not
the
like
fuck
I'm
up.
signing it over to you or nothing.
At the very
People
least,
wanna
like,
get mad
sorry,
and-
I sold bad shellfish.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry though. John Tafford was here. We're gonna do better.
I'm gonna do better with the new stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's just
At least get
crazy,
the free
man.
grills, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, get all the free remodel.
Yeah. We're about to
You know
make
it's
it
gonna
look
be up to code.
spectacular.
It's gonna be up to code and everything.
Yeah.
Everything. But yeah, man, it's funny. I watch all those little silly things. Now, you said you and your girl go out and you walk a little bit.
Yeah, we've been going hiking out of Moraine the past
Did you
few
find
weeks.
any morel patches yet?
No. So those usually come up in April, I think. Usually.
I don't know nothing about it.
We went out a few times. I want to start like doing shit like that, but I don't know.
A buddy of
I don't
mine
know what
has
I'm
a couple
doing.
places, but he obviously doesn't tell where.
Yeah.
Because he makes good money off of that.
Yeah.
He goes and picks them every year.
Yeah,
He
man.
picks them every
Yeah.
year. You know,
I've
you
never
get
even
out there,
tried
cut
'em.
put them out there. You got them, and they'll come calling for them.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to like identify trees because
That's
that's
what
like
it is.
that's the key to finding them is
knowing
knowing
which
what
trees they come up around.
Yeah,
And you could get a lot of fresh mushrooms. He said he could take his to the flea market.
yeah.
He said, but he just puts it on the Facebook and stuff down Cranberry area.
Oh,
He
okay.
said, and a restaurant will call you for him. I would never think a restaurant would call. He was like, hell yeah, because if it's $30 a pound to order from a place, and you're going to sell it for $20 a pound, they're gonna buy every pound you got. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I never thought about it. He said, yeah, mom and pops will buy it up.
There's those pros that they'll like take a truck and have the whole bed just
Oh my
filled.
That's got to
with
be so
morels.
much fucking money.
I know.
Those
man.
things would be so much
How do you
money.
even find a trove like that? Or are they like just multiple?
Some people might grow them like that.
Some
or
people just love
just know the
hunting
same
for them.
area.
Yeah.
They know how to cut them the right way, so they grow back.
Yeah, that
that's
too.
that's the
Yeah.
key, is knowing how to pluck them and let them grow back the right
Yeah.
way. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you cut them wrong, they're gonna die off.
Yeah.
But
That's
if that
one thing they
patch
always
comes
say.
around,
Don't take all of them. You can take some, but just leave some.
And
Yeah.
leave some stems too,
Yeah.
and the spores, the things from under the inside the cap.
Yeah.
There used to be that one show that came on where they showed the people that went around searching for mushrooms and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It used to be on. Sorry, you know what I mean. I'm what they call potpourri. I have a lot of. I don't. How's it go? I don't know a lot about a little bit. I know a little bit about a whole lot.
That's how
You know what
I feel
mean?
too.
Yeah, it's me
Potpourri.
too. Yeah.
It's that sprinkle knowledge.
Yeah.
You could be all over the place.
That category on Jeopardy.
Yes, where it's just hodgepodge.
Yeah.
It's just somebody's like, man, I wonder how far it is to the moon around the sun and 3 times back.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I was watching this show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually 7 million miles if you go this way, but it's 3 million miles if you go in a straight line. You're like,
Just
Are
so
you
much
serious?
useless information
you know,
sometimes.
unfortunately, I know that.
Yeah.
You know, there's no rhyme or reason for me to even know that,
But I do.
but I do.
Yeah, that's all right.
I definitely know it.
All right. Well, wrap it up. Is there anything you want to plug or anything?
Nah, man. Just stay safe, stay alive, take care of your friends and family,
Hell
love everybody, smoke a little bit.
Yeah.
Very
So-
wise words.
Maybe it'll chill you the fuck out.
Yeah. The world needs that right now.
Smoke a
Bad.
little bit. Smoke
Eat
one.
some edibles and sleep for a few hours.
Yeah. In your recliner.
Yeah.
Put your feet up, that kind of thing. Both feet was up. Both feet was up.
We appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for
This
coming
was
on.
down.
real
That's
fun.
Yeah, dude.
Good shit. Good shit. I enjoyed myself laughing, bullshit. You know.
Yep. It's always a good time down here.
Yeah, it's fun. That's why I said you gotta get some fun people down and laugh.
Hell yeah,
Laugh
man.
it up.
That's what we're trying to do, man.
You know what I mean? I have to, cause I know a couple characters
Yeah.
that you could probably sit down and laugh
Hell yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
He would be they because they're like me. They're just talkers and laughers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You know what I mean?
man.
Just
That's
talkers and
exactly what we
laughers.
fucking
That's what I
love.
do.
And then, you can tell them about the right people getting on there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
They'll get a good laugh out of it.
yeah, man.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's definitely funny. That's what I said. It's definitely chill. Got my buzz right, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm on chill. But yeah, I definitely have fun. Definitely have fun. Good
Hell yeah,
times,
man.
laughing, bullshitting. So much Newcastle knowledge out there.
Hell yeah.
We'll chop it up one day and I'll tell you guys about all the old school crazy Newcastle people that are no longer around.
Oh,
Yo,
hell yeah.
man.
Like remember,
Yeah.
you
That'll
guys
be
remember
good.
like Zing
That
Zing,
would be a good one.
Who?
Zing Zing,
No.
Zing Zing Boom Boom.
No.
Never heard of him.
No.
Never heard of the president.
The president or the mayor?
You might. Some people might have called him the mayor.
He had a suit on.
Suit and the top hat.
He died
He
from
fell.
like a heat stroke.
He fell.
Oh, okay.
He
that might
was-
have been someone
it was,
else.
No. He was. It was hot outside,
Yeah.
so he might have got dizzy and fell or whatever. But he fell and he hit his head.
Mm.
He would walk around town. He
In
would
a
walk around
suit.
town in a black tuxedo
I did hear that.
and a top hat.
Yeah, that was before
Probably
my
about
time, but
that
I heard
high
about
up.
him.
Yo, we have to have a
Just
whole
him.
Newcastle characters episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come
You
back.
gotta have a Newcastle before the '90s.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you got like Zing Zing Boom Boom, you got the president,
Yeah.
You got the guy with the bag of marbles on his neck. I mean, he used to walk around town, and it was like this huge bag of whatever it was, but it looked like marbles in it. Ask anybody a little bit older than y'all, probably
Yeah.
40 and over. They'll be like, who? Be like, he said the guy with the bag with marbles. They'll be like, oh yeah. He just would walk around, and it would just be real big, and it would be shaking. You know, like I said, the zing zing boom boom. Which everybody in my age, your age, will you know, they'll remember him because they probably tested the waters, and because if you called him that, he would chase you like through town. If you said that outside of here, and you tried to run flat through town, he'd chase you all the way through town.
Oh.
Yeah, he would. What some people would do is to call his name, and then run and jump on the city bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he couldn't chase the bus. If the school bus was riding by, and you would see him, you would yell it off the school bus, and he would chase the school bus and stuff. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you know, them is old school.
So funny.
There used to be some crazy shit around here.
There still is.
Yeah, still is. Stores, restaurants.
See some
all
of these
that.
people fucking walking by.
Oh, I know. Saw a stroller pass by like 10 minutes ago.
There's probably a baby pushing his mom.
Stepping on the gas, no brake light. I got a big dream and I aim high. Take a risk every time I play dice. I shake 'em up and it's snake eyes. I'm the same guy on the same grind. Busy printing money, watch the paint dry.